Hey, what's up? It's Roy here. So today's video is all about the Spigen Liquid Air case here in front of you for the iPhone 14 Pro. Now this is a dummy model, so just keep that in mind while you're watching this video. But the purpose of this video is trying to launch a few of these before the phone comes out. So if you're looking for a case to purchase, then you have enough time to buy it on Amazon and get it in time so you can cover your new investment. So with this one, it's $15.99 on Amazon with Prime shipping. It comes in two colors. I went with black like I always do for my videos. Packaging looks always very similar with Spigen cases. And of course you got a picture of the case there, and it does say for the 2022 iPhone 6.1 inch Pro Liquid Air, and on the bottom matte black. So let's go ahead and get this bad boy out. So all the unboxing experiences pretty much with Spigen cases are just like this. Comes in some plastic packaging here. And then usually there's some sort of promo in here. So like you can see here, it's talking about their new chargers. So 2 ports, all that fun stuff. And then here is the main attraction, the liquid air case. So as you can see, looks just like all other liquid air cases. The interior is extremely familiar and similar if you are a Spigen fan. So as you can see there, you have that very recognizable kind of spider web pattern inside there. You do have your Harvard University Latin logo looking stuff there. On the interior here, it does remind you that you do get that air cushion technology inside the actual phone. So what that means is there's these little tiny airbags essentially that act like airbags in the bumpers there, as you can see, and that's going to help dissipate the energy away from your phone if you drop it on one of the corners there. So definitely thin but protective. So let's grab the dummy unit here and let's just slap it on. Install, as you can see, is a piece of cake. Fits very nicely, and there it is. So once again, liquid air case looks very similar to all other liquid air cases. Has this very recognizable kind of like pattern here. It almost looks like a car tire is what I've always said, or like the tread of a tire. A little smooth, but does still have a texture to it a little bit. The lips around the camera are definitely prominent, as you can see there. Big, nice lips covering those big old expensive lenses. So you are getting some decent lens protection with this case, which I absolutely love. Like I said, that texture has a nice kind of grain to it, I guess is the word I'm looking for, but it does or can tend to get a little slippery sometimes in my hands. Looking at the side here, you can see that the side does have kind of this like grippy little pattern that's cut out on the sides. You have a nice raised power button there. You do have some cutouts for a lanyard if you like to rock a lanyard. And the bottom, of course, we do have our nice generous cutout for the lightning port and our speakers and mic. This side, pretty much the same kind of look, has some Spigen branding there, that same grippy pattern on the side, raised volume up and down buttons as you can see there, and then a nice cutout for the alert slider. And then moving to the top, nothing, but you can kind of see how much that lens lip sticks out. So say that 5 times fast, lens lip, same, yeah, kind of weird to say. On the front, you can see we do have some nice raised lips actually. So even though this is a very slim case, you can definitely tell, guys, that you got a nice looking raised lip going around there. You can see it, you can feel it when you're holding it in your hands. Definitely instills confidence in holding the phone. Doing the wobble test, if you do it face down, there is absolutely no shaking going on. And then when we do back down, that's kind of where you start to get the craziness going. If you hit it on this side or on the bottoms, you're not getting anything really. Can make it shake a tad. The opposite corner of the camera bump is where you're going to get the most shaking, naturally, just because of that big giant bump. Now with this being a dummy phone, I cannot do a MagSafe test, but I can tell you from my experiences on my 13 Pro, the thin fit and the liquid air and pretty much all the cases are going to easily be MagSafe compatible. It is rated MagSafe and Qi wireless charging compatible, so you should be totally good there. As far as a clicky button test goes, I can do the power button on these dummy phones. It's very tactile. I haven't come across a liquid air case that doesn't have tactile buttons. And kind of the same for the volume up and down, but with this being a dummy unit, once again, it is very difficult to judge these buttons, but the power button is extremely tactile. So there is the liquid air case, guys. So with this case, overall, it has a nice texture to it, especially on the sides, since you do have that little like kind of teeth cut into the sides. But like I said, just pay attention to the back, because the back can tend to get slippery sometimes depending on like if it's cold outside and your hands are like very dry. I have definitely noticed that when I play around with liquid air cases. But when it is just a normal day and you got normal moisture in your hands, I guess is the right word I'm looking for, the pattern does feel very nice in the hands. So really no complaints about it. It's just something to think about. Very easy to get in and out of your pocket. No fingerprint issues. Really no smudge issues either with this material, but can it have smudges? Absolutely. Almost any case can. But with this case material, it's very matte finish, so I don't really see smudges being a huge issue, and fingerprint issues definitely no issue at all. But like I said, maybe just the texture being a little smooth is my only major complaint. Very lightweight as well. So hit that like button if you liked the video. If you loved it, please subscribe, ring that notification bell for up-to-date content. So be safe, God bless, I'll see you on the next one.